Welcome back, truth seekers, to Hidden History and Biblical Mystery. Today we're diving into a topic that might shock you. We're talking about the National Treasure movies. You might think they're just fun adventure films about treasure hunting, but there's a deeper meaning hidden within these stories. These films are more than just entertainment. They are full of hidden symbols. Could America be ancient Egypt? Is America the biblical promised land hidden in plain sight? We're about to embark on a journey. Let's unlock the mysteries of National Treasure. The National Treasure movies were crafted by individuals with potential access to Masonic networks and their secret texts. These texts hold a fascinating claim. The people of the Eagle on the Nile, descended from the original people of the eagle on this continent, are one and the same. Think about that. The eagle isn't just a modern symbol of America. It represents an ancient link. This link unveils our true heritage. We'll see how the eagle and the Nile are intertwined. The truth is waiting to be discovered. Let's start with a powerful symbol, the Eye of Providence. You see it on the dollar bill. You see it in Masonic imagery. It's a prominent symbol in both National Treasure films. This isn't just decoration, my friends. It's a deep symbolic thread. It connects America to ancient Egypt. Think about it. The Eye of Providence appears on the dollar bill. It first appeared in 1935, but its history goes back much further. The founding fathers chose this symbol in 1782. They used it for the Great Seal of the United States, and many of these men were Freemasons. Freemasons studied the mysteries of ancient Egypt. They knew its power. The truth is closer than you think. The Eye of Providence is more than a symbol. It's a bridge to our past. The founding fathers were inspired by ancient wisdom. They were Freemasons who revered the knowledge of ancient Egypt. They embedded this wisdom into the Great Seal, and thus it found its way onto the dollar bill. This symbol is a testament to our hidden heritage, a heritage that links us to the ancient world. The truth is closer than you think. The founding fathers, many of whom were Freemasons, chose the Eye of Providence for the Great Seal of the United States. They understood its significance, its connection to ancient knowledge. They knew that this symbol wasn't just an image, it represented a deeper truth about America's origins. Why would the founding fathers choose this ancient symbol? What were they trying to tell us? The answer lies in understanding the true history of America. We'll uncover their motivations and their hidden knowledge. The truth is embedded in the very fabric of our nation. Now, let's talk about the Nile River. It was the lifeblood of ancient Egypt. It sustained their civilization. But what if I told you the Nile isn't the river we associate with modern-day ancient Egypt, but flows through America? The National Treasure movies are filled with water imagery. They show us hidden chambers and underground passages. These images are symbolic. They hint at a connection between the Nile and the Mississippi River. Consider the Mississippi River. It's even called the Father of Waters, mirroring the Nile's importance to ancient Egyptian life. The Mississippi River, like the Nile, is a source of life. It's a symbol of fertility and abundance. It's the backbone of America. Just as the Nile was the backbone of Egypt, the movies are telling us that this isn't a coincidence. The Mississippi isn't just like the Nile. It is the Nile, marking America as the true ancient Egypt. It represents the flow of ancient knowledge, of hidden wisdom, passed down through generations. Prepare to see the Mississippi River in a new light as a symbol of America's ancient origins. The truth is hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. In Egyptian mythology, Horus played a crucial role. He was the god who unified Egypt. He brought order out of chaos. And here's the fascinating part. The founding fathers used the Eye of Horus, the Eye of Providence, while they were uniting America. They were forming a new nation. They were creating a new order. Just like Horus did in ancient Egypt, are the National Treasure movies hinting that America's founding mirrors that ancient Egyptian unification? Is this a sign of divine guidance? The founding fathers chose the Eye of Providence for a reason. They understood its ancient power. They knew its connection to Horus, the unifier. They used it to shape a nation. The eagle and the serpent, two powerful symbols. The eagle, often associated with Horus, represents order, divinity, and strength. The serpent, on the other hand, can represent chaos, hidden knowledge, and even temptation. Think about the Garden of Eden. The serpent tempted Eve with forbidden knowledge. This struggle between order and chaos, between the eagle and the serpent, is a recurring theme throughout history and mythology. Ben Gates, our protagonist, seeks hidden knowledge, often facing dangerous obstacles and moral dilemmas along the way. The eagle and the serpent remind us that the search for knowledge is often fraught with challenges and temptations. The Knights Templar, shrouded in mystery and legend, the National Treasure movies tell us they found an incredible treasure. And guess where they brought it? America. But why America? Why would they choose this land to hide their precious treasure? The Templars were the guardians of Solomon's temple. The Bible describes this temple as a place of unimaginable wealth and power. Are the movies suggesting that the Templars saw America as the true Holy Land? Here's another layer to this mystery. The book Ancient Oriental Masonry states, while all that is sublime in the historic past centers upon Egypt, all that is sublime in the prehistoric past centers upon America. This text suggests that America inherited ancient wisdom, sacred knowledge that predates even Egypt. The Knights Templar, as guardians of sacred knowledge, may have recognized this. They may have seen America as the true repository of ancient wisdom. The National Treasure movies tap into this idea. They present America as the inheritor of ancient mysteries. The Knights Templar, those enigmatic warriors of faith, are deeply entwined with the lore of the Holy Land. Their very existence revolved around protecting sacred sites and relics. So why, as the National Treasure movies propose, would they bring their treasure to America? Could it be that they saw this land as something more than just a new world? The movie suggests a tantalizing possibility that America itself might be the true Holy Land. Think about the implications. The Declaration of Independence, a document so foundational to America, so revered that it takes on an almost mythical quality in the National Treasure films. It's not just a historical artifact, it's treated as a sacred text, hidden away and protected like the biblical Ark of the Covenant. One can draw a parallel between the Ark and the Declaration, suggesting that both hold a power that transcends their physical form. It's as if the very fate of America is bound to this document, to the ideals it represents. This symbolic connection encourages us to look beyond the literal words of the Declaration and to consider its deeper meaning. The city of gold, Cibola, a mythical place that has captured imaginations for centuries. In National Treasure Book of Secrets, this legendary city is found hidden beneath Mount Rushmore, a symbol of American identity carved into sacred Native American land. This revelation is significant on multiple levels. First, it connects America to the ancient quest for El Dorado, the fabled city of gold sought by Spanish conquistadors. But more importantly, it implies that America itself holds treasures that rival those of ancient civilizations. This connection to ancient wealth and wisdom reinforces the idea that America isn't a newcomer to the world stage, but a land with deep roots. Here's where the narrative takes a darker turn. The National Treasure movies, while celebrating the discovery of ancient secrets, also expose a troubling truth that much of America's history is built on stolen land and appropriated knowledge. The Founding Fathers, often depicted as enlightened figures, were also slave owners who benefited from the exploitation of indigenous peoples. Ben Gates's pursuit of hidden clues often leads him to places and artifacts that were taken from Native American tribes. This realization adds a layer of complexity to the narrative, urging us to question the source of our knowledge. Let's talk about the Liberty Bell. It's an iconic symbol of American freedom, but there's more to it than meets the eye. The inscription on the Liberty Bell reads, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof." These words are powerful. That inscription is taken directly from Leviticus chapter 25, verse 10. This verse describes the year of Jubilee. Are the filmmakers suggesting that America is meant to be a place of biblical restoration? Is America the New Jerusalem, a land where ancient prophecies will be fulfilled? The Liberty Bell hints at this possibility. The National Treasure movies are full of hidden messages. Clues are hidden beneath churches and monuments. Historical symbols contain secret meanings. This is no accident. It's all connected, my friends. This concept of hidden knowledge is deeply rooted in biblical tradition. The movies suggest that America itself is that field containing treasures, both physical and spiritual. And like the man who found the treasure in the field, those who seek the truth about America must be willing to abandon their preconceived notions and embrace a new understanding of history and destiny. These Presidents' Book of Secrets, a book passed down through generations of presidents, a book containing hidden knowledge about America's true history. This concept is more than just a plot device. It reflects a recurring theme in ancient texts, including the Bible. Proverbs chapter 25, verse 2 tells us, "It is the glory of God to conceal a matter. To search out a matter is the glory of kings." This verse highlights the value of hidden wisdom, the pursuit of knowledge, as a noble endeavor. The National Treasure movies bring this concept to life. The President's Book of Secrets represents the importance of seeking hidden knowledge. It suggests that the truth about America, about our history, and our destiny is not always readily available. Sometimes we have to search for it to decode its secrets. The movie challenges us to become seekers of truth, to embrace the journey of discovery, and to question the narratives that have been presented to us. Let's talk about the Resolute desk. It's more than just a desk. It's a symbol of power and authority. It's been used by many presidents, and it holds a secret. The Resolute desk contains hidden compartments. These compartments were built into the desk's design. This detail might seem insignificant, but think about it. The Resolute desk sits in the Oval Office, the heart of American power, and it holds secrets. This mirrors how the Bible describes sacred objects containing divine secrets. The Ark of the Covenant, for example, was said to hold not only the Ten Commandments, but also manna from heaven and Aaron's rod. These objects were revered because they held hidden knowledge, a direct connection to the divine. The Resolute desk, with its hidden compartments, takes on a similar significance in the National Treasure movies. It represents the idea that knowledge is power, and that sometimes the most important truths are hidden in plain sight. Let's talk about a little something called federally owned land. Look at a map of the United States. Notice those vast stretches, especially out west, marked in red. Nevada, Utah, Arizona. These states have huge areas under federal control. Coincidence? Think again, family. The 7 cities of Cibola, those legendary cities of gold, were believed to be located in the southwestern United States. Explorers like Francisco Vázquez de Coronado risked everything searching for them back in the 16th century. They were driven by tales of unimaginable wealth, and there's more. G.E. Kincaid, a controversial figure, claimed to have found evidence of an ancient civilization in the Grand Canyon, a civilization with advanced technology and vast riches. His story was suppressed, buried by those who don't want you to know the truth. If Cibola exists, if Kincaid's discoveries were real, those federally controlled lands are the most likely places to find them. Think about it. Areas off limits to the public, shrouded in secrecy. What are they hiding? The Founding Fathers. The National Treasure movies present them as keepers of ancient wisdom, men who understood America's true origins and sought to protect them. But let's not forget a crucial fact. These men were also slave owners, deeply entrenched in the institution of slavery. They were colonizers who participated in the destruction of the very people who held the true ancient connections to this land, the Native Americans. The movies show them uncovering and hiding secrets about America, secrets that were never theirs to begin with. But here's the thing, these weren't their secrets to keep, nor their treasures to hide. Ben Gates, following their clues and decoding their symbols, embarks on a journey of discovery. He's actually tracking a trail of stolen knowledge that belonged to the indigenous people. This ancient wisdom was already here, woven into the fabric of this land, long before European colonization ever began. The irony is heavy, my friends, and it cannot be ignored. The same Masonic texts that point to America's ancient origins also revealed that this land was already ancient when the colonizers arrived, rich with history and culture. The Founding Fathers weren't making new discoveries, they were uncovering what was already known. They were finding evidence of America's true identity as ancient Egypt, a land of deep historical significance. Evidence preserved by the indigenous people they were systematically destroying, erasing their contributions. The movies show us the breadcrumbs, the clues left behind, but they don't always acknowledge who baked the bread, who truly owned the knowledge. This stolen knowledge, this appropriation of ancient wisdom, didn't end with the Founding Fathers. It continues to this day. The suppression of Native American history, the destruction of sacred sites, the silencing of indigenous voices. It's all part of a pattern. The National Treasure movies, while entertaining, only scratch the surface of this complex issue. They hint at the injustice, the theft of cultural heritage, but they don't always fully explore the ramifications. It's up to us, family, to dig deeper, to seek out the voices that have been silenced, to honor the traditions that have been suppressed, to acknowledge that America's story didn't begin with European arrival. It began long before with the people who truly understood the sacred connections to this land. The truth is out there, buried beneath layers of misinformation and historical revisionism. It's our duty to uncover it, to reclaim the stolen wisdom and honor the true inheritors of this ancient land. When we talk about America being ancient Egypt, we're not talking about the colonial government or the founding fathers as they're traditionally portrayed. We're delving into a much deeper, more profound history that predates the arrival of European settlers. We're talking about the land itself and its original inhabitants, the Native American tribes who have called this place home for thousands of years, the people who understood the rhythms of nature, the language of the stars, the secrets hidden within the earth. They had a profound connection to the cosmos and the natural world. They were the true keepers of ancient wisdom, the ones who lived in harmony with this land for centuries before others arrived. Their knowledge was passed down through generations, through stories, rituals, and a deep respect for nature. They imprinted their legacy in grand monuments, written texts, and the very essence of this place. Their heritage is carved into the rocks, the rivers, and the soil itself of this land. The National Treasure movies, with their focus on hidden clues and secret societies, can sometimes distract from this essential truth. They create a narrative that overshadows the real history and wisdom of the land. They can inadvertently perpetuate the idea that knowledge is something to be possessed, controlled, and manipulated. This is a stark contrast to the Native American view of knowledge as something to be shared and respected. But true wisdom, the kind that flows from a deep connection to the land and its history, can't be stolen or locked away. It is a living, breathing part of the world around us. It's woven into the fabric of this place, waiting to be rediscovered by those who approach it with humility and respect. This wisdom is accessible to all who seek it with an open heart. The true founding fathers of America aren't the ones whose faces are carved on mountains. They are the unsung heroes whose contributions are often overlooked. They're the ones whose spirits still whisper in the wind, whose stories are etched into the landscape, whose legacy lives on in the resilience of indigenous cultures. Their influence is felt in every corner of this land, a testament to their enduring presence. Some might call us crazy. They might say we're looking too deep into these movies. But here's the thing about Hollywood: family. They love to hide truths in plain sight. The writers, the directors, the producers, they know what they're doing. They're weaving a narrative, not just for entertainment, but to plant seeds of doubt, to make you question the official story. Look at how they portray the founding fathers, the symbols they use, the biblical parallels they draw. These aren't accidents. These aren't just creative choices. They're deliberate hints, clues pointing to a bigger picture, a picture that challenges everything we thought we knew about American history. The National Treasure movies, with their blend of action, adventure, and historical intrigue, serve as a gateway. They invite us to step beyond the surface, to question the accepted narrative, and to consider the possibility that the truth about America is far more profound than we've been led to believe. The movies keep showing us how the founding fathers embedded secret messages and codes everywhere. Why would they do that unless they knew something we didn't? Unless they were trying to preserve a truth that had been hidden, suppressed, or forgotten. Think about it. In the movie National Treasure, invisible ink plays a crucial role in uncovering hidden messages on the Declaration of Independence. This concept has historical roots, including in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egyptians used various inks for writing on papyrus, including black ink made from charred wood or bone, and colored inks containing elements like iron, copper, mercury, or lead, and these inks could become invisible over time due to environmental factors. In the movie, Benjamin Franklin Gates reveals a hidden map on the back of the Declaration using lemon juice and heat. Lemon juice, containing organic acids, can create invisible ink that becomes visible when heated. The movie also features Masonic ciphers and codes used to protect the treasure's secrets. The Freemasons, a fraternal organization with historical ties to many founding fathers, are known for using symbols and ciphers to convey hidden messages. By combining these historical elements with the movie's narrative, National Treasure creates an engaging story that draws on real techniques and practices from the past. The use of invisible ink and ciphers adds mystery and intrigue to the treasure hunt, the sacred geometry of Washington, D.C.'s layout. These aren't random details, they're pieces of a puzzle. And what about Mount Rushmore, built on sacred Native American land, a place of spiritual significance long before those presidential faces were carved into the rock? Are they trying to tell us that America's true power lies not in its leaders, but in the ancient wisdom that permeates this land? The National Treasure movies challenge us to become like Ben Gates, to embrace the thrill of the chase, to follow the clues wherever they may lead, to question everything, to trust our instincts, and to never stop seeking the truth. Remember, family, knowledge is power. It is the key to unlocking the mysteries of our past and understanding our place in the world. And the greatest power comes from understanding your true history, your true identity. This knowledge shapes our future and defines who we are. The National Treasure movies aren't just entertainment, they're wake-up calls. They urge us to dig deeper into our history and question what we've been told. They're telling us to look deeper, to question the official narrative, and to seek the hidden truths that lie beneath the surface. To consider that America's role in history and prophecy might be far greater than we've been taught. Our land holds secrets that could redefine our understanding of the world. As the ancient Oriental Masonry text tells us, we were falsely denominated the New World. In reality, our history is rich and ancient. We are not the inheritors of a blank slate, but the descendants of an ancient lineage that stretches back millennia. Our ancestors left us a legacy of wisdom and knowledge. We are the true Egypt, the land where ancient wisdom was born and flourished. The land of forgotten wisdom, where the secrets of the past are waiting to be uncovered. The place where the echoes of ancient civilizations still resonate. Their voices call out to us, urging us to remember and reclaim our heritage. The truth is out there, hidden in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered. It's woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. It's up to us to open our eyes, to connect the dots, and to see the bigger picture that has been hidden from us, and to reclaim our rightful place as inheritors of an ancient and glorious legacy. This is our story, our truth. That's all for this episode of Hidden History and Biblical Mystery. We hope you found it enlightening and thought-provoking. Until next time, stay woke, stay vigilant, and keep seeking the truth. The journey to uncover our past is ongoing. Remember, the truth isn't just out there, it's hidden in plain sight, even in Hollywood movies about treasure hunting. Peace. Keep searching, keep questioning, and never stop learning.